As you should. If you didn't, I was gonna wonder what the fuck.
We live. Yo, what up?
Hey man, that's just how I feel. You tell it really how you feel, man. Live or not, bro. You just got to come out there and be real. House divided. Let's jump into this, Corey. Without further ado, the Oklahoma City Thunder are the NBA champions for the 2025 NBA season, 2024-2025 NBA season. Congratulations, man. Um, Hats off to them boys. Them young cats got over a bunch of hurdles, man. This wasn't something that started for them this season, Corey. This is something that's been building. Sam Presti, hats off to him as well, because that man, if there's any GM in the NBA that deserves an NBA championship, it's that man right there. Just because he did this the old-fashioned way, Corey. He did it the nitty-gritty way. He had that one trade. Stevie G, congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Yeah,
You,
congratulations, Steve.
you guys are champions. You have a different banner to hang up in OKC other than Nick Collison. So congratulations.
There's some real history now. You guys are the new reigning NBA defending champions. It's your crown now. Y'all got the mantle. So it's a pretty cool moment for Oklahoma. Me and B were just talking before the show, before we break down this game 7. Just this is one of the biggest moments in Oklahoma sports history. So this is a huge moment for the state of Oklahoma. The best basketball team in the world resides right here in Oklahoma City.
That's awesome. Oklahoma. That's a pretty cool thing, man. Even though I'm a Laker fan, Corey, you're a Celtics fan. That's a pretty damn cool thing to be living here in Oklahoma. I live in Norman. Yeah. You pretty much call it Oklahoma City. My guy Corey over there, he's up in Owasso. It's Oklahoma, though, man, at the end of the day. It's big. It's huge.
All right, you ready to break down this game 7?
Let's do it. Go ahead and get it started.
Bro, to start the game, Tyrese Haliburton was on a straight heater, 3 3-pointers. And be honest, Indiana looked like they are ready for the assignment, bro.
They did.
They had a look in their eye. And I'm not going to blame this game on Tyrese Haliburton going out in the first quarter. But gosh damn, I would have liked to have seen this game with Tyrese Haliburton being able to play it through. He looked like he had the juice. He had that look in his eye. The 3-pointer was falling. Like everything was lining up. You were getting the key to Indiana this postseason has been 2 things in their wins. Every time they've gotten 111 points, they're undefeated in the playoffs. Every time Haliburton scores 20, I think they're like 9-1 or 10-1. Something like that when he scores 20 points. And he had 9 points within the first 5 minutes of the game. And from the minute he went out, my credit to Oklahoma, to Indiana. He went out, Nembhard stepped up, TJ McConnell stepped up, and they had a 1-point lead at halftime. At that point, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they're rallying around their guy. You know what I mean? They can pull this off in a 1-game setting. And what you saw in the third quarter was the wheels kind of fall off.
Right.
Lou Dort got on TJ McConnell and locked them up and kind of stifled that offense. And why you saw what Tyrese Haliburton is so pivotal and such the MVP for Indiana is because he does the playmaking. It's not always about scoring with Tyrese Haliburton. People always like to get on him because he only puts like 14, 13, maybe 18. It's about the assists and setting up the offense, and they lost that. To me, in the third quarter, the game was over. I know they made a little push there in the fourth quarter, but once OKC came out of halftime down 1, they was like, this is not about to go down, especially without Haliburton on the floor. They cannot beat us here in our own home. And so I think they woke up in the third quarter. That was the game.
They locked them up, man. They came out there and they played Thunder basketball. They ended up handling their business. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander being
You got the stat sheet up?
being a facilitator tonight. 29 points, 12 assists. Absolutely terrible as far as shooting goes. It happens though, but he did a great job getting his teammates involved. When you can get 12 assists out of your best player and you get 29 points, and then Chet Holmgren, stand up. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 6 of 8. This was the best game Chet Holmgren played the whole entire damn playoffs, damn near, man. That man was non-existent.
This series for sure. He's had better games, I think.
Caruso and Cason Wallace coming off the bench was also big things. And then if you get anything above 5 points out of Lou Dort, plus what he was doing as far as just his rebounding, his steals, giving his team just opportunities to get the basketball, it was huge. It was huge, man. When it came down to it and the rubber met the road, these Thunder boys, they were ready, and they were like, no, Indiana, you are not about to beat us. This shouldn't have never went 7, but it has. But you're not beating us. And OKC handled their business, man. Straight handled their business.
Yeah, so, they did it on the defensive end too, bro. Like the defensive stats spell that out. The total turnovers.
Is ridiculous.
Oklahoma City had 8. Indiana had 23 turnovers. That's another 32 points off of conceded turnovers. You can't do that.
Yep.
Not against this team. You're going to lose. You give up 32 transition off a turnover, you're done. And that's what happened.
We talked about this the last game, Corey. After the last game, what happened? The Thunder were on the other side of that thing. Yep. You know what I'm saying? As far as the turnover battle, everything else. When it gets down to this point, Corey, when you're in the NBA Finals, especially into a Game 7, these teams know each other like the back of each other's hands. There's nothing that you're going to do that's going to surprise either one of them. They've game planned the shit out of these games. You know what I mean? So they've got it game planned to a T. So when you hand over those kind of turnovers, man, and the Thunder, they were able to create a lot of those turnovers. That's what wins you an NBA. That's what wins you an NBA championship, man. That's
you know what helped OKC tonight too, bro? They actually had 20 assists. They had more assists than the Pacers did. And they actually shot the 3-ball better. So
my apologies.
You all right?
I'm good now.
Yeah.
I breathed in like wrong or something, and something just hit me wrong. My bad. Apologies. Go ahead.
No, you good.
I'm back.
But yeah, that to me, it wasn't a great game. Obviously, when Haliburton went out, it lost his juice. Then the juice picked back up when TJ McConnell and the rest of that crew in the second quarter, like Nembhard hit that 3 right before half. I'm like, can these dudes really do this?
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, and then that all kind of got squashed in that third quarter. So
Miles Turner again, though.
Just a no-show. He's getting up there in age. This is, that's really not an excuse, but he just didn't shoot the ball well. For a stretch 5, bro, if you're going to be a true stretch 5, which he's been his whole career, he's a good outside shooter for a big in a stretch 5. And he just didn't shoot the ball well at all.
No.
And it never, I kept waiting, like, when is it going to happen? Game by game, and it never happened for him. And that sucks because he's the longest tenured Pacer. He's been on that team the longest. He is Mr. Pacer essentially for that team. You just would have thought he would have done better.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, we're gonna see. It's gonna be interesting. What do you think, though? Moving forward, Corey.
Well, what does this mean for the Thunder going forward?
That's what I was just getting ready to ask you. What do you think?
Well, they're gonna go into next year, obvious favorites. There's some chink in the armor here. I think we all thought this was like a great all-time team. It's one of the most dominant seasons ever. They can be beat. I know they're going to be the betting favorite to be the champions next year, but you already see what Houston did today by getting Kevin Durant. I don't know if that move's going to work. I know that Houston had a problem against the Warriors in the first round.
That
They
was
couldn't score.
stupid. Corey,
You know what I mean? So, and they didn't give up much. They got to keep Tari Eason. They got to keep Jabari Smith. There's going to be other moves made, bro. You know what I mean? I just don't trust. We haven't had a repeat champ in 7 years, and I don't know
Right.
if OKC is going to be the one to do it. I can see them losing next year to somebody if the right team comes along.
There's going to be too much. There's been a lot of parity in the NBA here as of late. Like you just alluded to, Corey, there's been different champion over the last 7 seasons. That trade for the Houston Rockets was terrible, in my opinion. I'm not making that if I'm the Houston Rockets. I don't know why they did it.
What's so terrible about it?
I'm not trading a 23-year-old rising young player that has a potential chance to be a star, maybe a superstar, and you traded Dylan Brooks, the number 10 pick this year, and you traded 5 second-round picks. I'm not giving all that up for no 38-year-old freaking aging superstar, dude, that's just not – he's not coming in there and making that team better. They got worse defensively.
That I do agree with.
Right off the bat, they got worse defensively.
Yeah. Well, because he's 37, he don't play.
And then on top of that, you literally got rid of Jalen Green, who played 82 freaking games for your team. He was out there every game. You can say what you want. That kid was growing. It's fine, though. I'm not a Houston Rockets fan, so I'm not tripping. But I think the Houston Rockets take a significant step back next season, Corey. Significant. They were the 2 seed this year.
Yeah. They were the 2 seed with Jalen Green not playing all that great.
But he played all 82 games.
I get it. He's young. He came in the same year with Cade Cunningham, right? And that draft, I heard a lot of people say Jalen Green should have went over Cade Cunningham. Jalen Green went number 2. The progression of both those guys, it's been 3 or 4 years. I think the Houston Rockets looked at Jalen Green as like, this is who Jalen Green is. You know what I mean? Amin Thompson's better than Jalen Green. It's going to be a better player. I don't see superstar out of Jalen Green. I see superstar out of Cade Cunningham. In the 3 years that those guys went 1-2, I see a stark difference. And I think Houston sees the same thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
He had one good game in a 7-game series against the Warriors. There were games he was putting up 4 or 5 points.
I mean, okay, so if the Houston Rockets have Cade Cunningham, you don't think they're trading him for Kevin Durant? That type of player is not getting traded for Cade.
Cade Cunningham was 3rd-team All-NBA this year. Cade Cunningham was an All-Star.
So you like the Rockets side of things on this then?
Yeah.
Okay.
The people you wanted to keep was Tari Eason. You wanted to keep Jabari Smith, and you wanted to keep Amin Thompson. Amin Thompson's number 1. That's the big 3. And if he gets an offensive game to go along, he was 2nd-team All-Defense this year in his 2nd season. So if he gets an offensive game, brother, watch out. Like, he's got the athleticism. I think they did good. Those 2nd-round picks don't mean shit. You're not going to get anything out of those 2nd-round picks. You essentially gave the Phoenix Suns that number 10 pick. That was their pick originally. So you did them a solid there, and I think that's why they didn't get Tari Eason or Jabari Smith. If I'm a Suns fan, I'm pissed. You should have gotten Tari Eason or Jabari Smith out of this if they weren't going to give you Amin Thompson, obviously, right? You should have got one of those 2, or at least a Cam Whitmore. You could have got one of those 3.
You're not getting that, though. You're not.
Because he's 37 and he's old. I get it. I totally get it. I'm not a fan either. I can give 2 shits along with you. But I'm just saying, I see the Rockets side of it. Jalen Green is not all that. He can jump. He's an athlete. He can shoot, but he's too wish-washy. He doesn't show up, and he couldn't even start on a team that needed offense. That team needed offense in a worse way against the Warriors in that first round, and he couldn't start for them. That's how bad he was.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. I can't argue with it. I mean, I'm just sitting here.
But I could be wrong. He can go to Phoenix and become a 25-point per game scorer and an all-star and all that. I think I'm seeing what the Rockets see. We're going for it now, dog. I don't have time for Jalen Green to figure this shit out. We can
They're
get
not
him.
going
We
for
can win a
nothing.
championship.
No, they cannot.
You don't think they can win a championship with Kevin Durant?
No. Nope. I do not.
Wow.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
They were just a 2 seed.
Nope. No.
I've said this. I don't think Kevin Durant affects winning. So that's one hurdle for the Thunder. Those are the kind of teams that are going to be in the Thunder's way. Your Lakers, if they find a big, LeBron James,
We're gonna get a
Luka
big.
Doncic, if y'all
Don't
keep
worry.
Austin Reeves and find a big.
Austin Reeves has actually come out and said he wants to stay in LA too. He says he don't want to go nowhere.
I remember talking to you in early April, late March, right before the playoffs, where the Lakers came here for a 2-game stint back-to-back in Oklahoma City. And that first night, they blew them out by 26. And the second night, they had a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter before they got that second tech. And that was without a big.
Hey.
So if you guys make the right moves, a motivated Luka,
you're going to have different.
These are going to be the hurdles for the Thunder. These are going to be the hurdles for the Thunder next year.
Oh, we coming.
You know what I mean?
And there's a lot of teams coming. Here's the thing. Thunder ain't sneaking up on nobody next year. Grant, I'm not taking anything away, though. We got to give these guys all they flower, all they roses. We ain't talking about that right now. Sooner Cowboy, finally the curse is lifted. Thunder up, baby. I'm with you. Let's go. Ring the bell.
Second youngest team in history. Second youngest team in NBA history to win the championship.
Love it.
Even Sam Presti said this happened quick. He didn't even think his plan was going to come together this fast.
It's happened.
Yeah.
He put this thing together. He got
the Pacers side of this. You want to talk about the East real quick? Just the Pacers. I'm gonna ask you this. I felt like the Pacers would have been the favorites to come out of the East, especially with Jason Tatum out, Damian Lillard, both of those guys tearing their Achilles. I feel like they would have been an automatic favorite. Would they have made it to the finals next year? Win or lose tonight? Nobody knows, but they would have been, to me, the clear favorite going into next year to win the East.
Right.
What happens now? It's so wide open, bro.
I think you see the New York Knicks make a move this offseason to kind of go take that next step. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know. Maybe Giannis. I don't know. Whoever gets that guy, that's going to be the team. Watch out for the Miami Heat, too. They're kind of a sleeper team in all of this. I feel like the Miami Heat have kind of been just sitting back in the shadows for a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel like they're ready to strike on a deal. I don't know. I could be off on something. You just start thinking about those type of teams whenever you're starting to talk about the East being wide open, Corey. You're starting to look at look, the Orlando Magic getting Desmond Bain. You know what I mean? That's a team that's going to be looking nice as far as on paper before you see them actually perform. I don't know, Corey.
Cleveland's still there. I think Cleveland runs it back, seeing everything they've seen.
Stop it. I already told you about them. Them boys is Fugazi. Don't even get me started on that. I'll take the Orlando Magic over the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, wow.
Any day of the week.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You heard me.
They just won 64 games. So
and they just lost in the second round of the playoffs.
That's true.
Just happened.
They were injured a little bit.
Yeah. So don't get me started on those 64
They had the coach of the year.
I don't care about none of that no more. None of that matters.
First team All NBA. You don't care.
It doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. That's cute, man. You do them regular season things. What are you doing whenever it comes to June? You know what I'm saying? May, June. What are you doing? Are you taking your team to that next level, like what a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just did? Are you taking your team to that next level and winning a chip? Are you doing that? I don't know. That's
I'm with you. I don't see it.
I just don't see it.
Nobody on that team's ever been out the second round.
I'll tell you what I see. Whoever comes out the West winning the championship. That's what I see.
Yeah.
I mean, real talk, man. This is the year, Brian. Brian, if you want it, Lakers, you want to get you one, man. Go
you
out
just
there,
got
go
to get by the Thunder,
big.
and I think it can be done.
I'm not going to sit here and poo-poo on their parade and sit here and act like they're not going to be a damn threat next year, because they are. They're a problem.
Now, here's what happens. There's going to be some confidence that comes with winning this championship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These it's going to be they're going to be a tougher out next year. It won't be that easy.
No, but it's going to be.
That's the beauty of winning it this young.
Also, too, some teams ain't. Are you ready to be a winner? Are you ready to claim that you are the champ? Because next year you're getting every team's best shot every single night. You're going to play a lot more primetime games. You're going to be on the big stage, the big lights. Even though you are a small market team, you just won the championship. They're going to have you on the TV. You see what I'm saying? You're going to be welcome to what we're accustomed to, Corey, as Celtics and Lakers fans. You're going to be on TV now. Welcome to the big time.
I just lived it. I just watched us play 82 game sevens. I've seen we got everybody's best shot. I'm like, how did Utah just lost by 40 to Charlotte, and the next night they play us, and it's a totally different team. You're gonna get that every single night.
I mean, we get that too. Wizards. We get that too because we're the damn Lakers, and everybody wants to beat us. I'm just
you got LeBron, Lakers. Now it's Luka's there, so everybody's the regular season's so mundane. People get up for big games like that, and then when the defending champs in town, you damn sure you're gonna get the best shot.
It's gonna be coming.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. The new champs. This is what you got to look forward to.
That's where they at, man. They get to hang that banner, though. That's pretty cool, though, man. I'm telling you,
it's awesome. It's a great space to be in because now you got real expectations. You thought you had expectations before. Now you got expectations. You're young. You're supposed to rattle off a couple of these now. You just had one of the most dominant seasons. You're a young team. Everybody's coming back. What's stopping you from doing this again? That's going to be the expectation outside of injury.
I don't know.
And if they get bounced in the second round, that's a failure. They get bounced in the conference, that's a failure.
Yes, championship or bust now, bud.
Yeah, bro.
Man, and you want to talk about being able to get back to back against some weak ass Eastern Conference teams. Man. God. And you just get lucky. Freaking Haliburton just tears his Achilles 7 minutes into the game. It's cool. You know what I mean? That was tough.
They're already talking about this being a cupcake road. I saw something on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, this tops what your boys did last year, man. For sure.
Whoa.
100%.
How?
But your boys had to beat some real guys in the NBA Finals. You beat some real dudes.
Yeah, we beat the final boss. We beat the hottest player in the tournament last year.
You did, but he was a little hobbled at the end. But it's all good.
Oh my gosh, that's such an excuse. Such an excuse for little Luka.
I can't wait. I can't freaking wait. I'm gonna have my jersey ready for next season. Number 77. Luka's a Laker, baby. I'm telling you. Y'all better watch out. We coming.
I can't wait to see it. It's wide open for you. All you got to do is really get by them. And if you're telling me if you don't believe in Kevin Durant, Houston's not going to be that much of a factor.
We know one thing. Y'all ain't winning one.
Yeah, we're done.
Sit down. Go sit down.
Hey, man. Still got.
I ain't gonna lie. I hate that my boy JT got hurt, but I love that y'all about to be taking y'all's little break, chill out, sit back, relax. Y'all might as well just stay in Cabo, man. Tell Jaylen Brown go ahead.
How big a break you think we taking?
I think if Jaylen Brown needs any kind of surgery to scope anything out, get anything cleaned up, you get it done. Peyton Pritchard is y'all's new superstar next year, man. That's the guy. That is Mr. Boston.
Everybody's on the table according to reports, so we might not even have JB. We might not even have Derek White.
Well, what you want for him, man? I got Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect and a couple of firsts for you.
We need your whole squad, brother.
Hey, you calm down, man. Chill out with all that.
We need the whole. We need Rui. We need Reeves. We need Dalton. We need any other shooter you got.
You can have them. All them 3 players. You give me Jaylen Brown in return. You can have him.
You would give all that up for Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, absolutely. And then go give me a center, and then I'm rolling with it. I still got Dorian Finney-Smith. Yeah, you're not getting Dorian either. It's not happening. Just chill. We'll throw you Gabe. DFS. We'll throw you Gabe.
You keep DFS, but
we'll throw you Gabe. We'll throw you Gabe in there. Here.
Appreciate it.
Take Gabe.
That's a lot for Jaylen Brown. That's a lot of shooting. He is a Finals MVP, though. I get why you would do it.
I would take Jaylen Brown, buddy, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Because I still got Vanderbilt. I still got Bron. I still got Luka. I still got some players that's going to want to come play with Luka, LeBron, and Jaylen Brown. Come on now, bud. That's the problem.
That'll never happen. We'll never trade y'all. We'll never trade them to the Lakers.
No, you wouldn't do that. But if you did,
no, there's no if you. There's no if you.
I'm just saying, if everything's on the table.
No, not that.
Okay.
That's not on the table. We're not dealing. You think we would do a deal with Rob Pelinka, the biggest snake in the league, who snaked his best friend for Luka Doncic and made him look like an idiot on TV? Nobody's wanting to do a deal with Rob Pelinka, dog. Y'all ain't about the only big y'all about to get is like Nick Claxton. Nobody's wanting to deal with Rob Pelinka. You saw how that went for Nico. Not good.
What?
You think Rob Pelinka can have a normal conversation with a GM now and try to sell him on
you don't think Rob told Adam
without the other GM being like, I don't trust you.
Go ahead and give Nico the #1 pick, man. Go ahead and help him out, bro. He just gave me Luka. Go ahead and help him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to get Nick Claxton, bro.
We gave him Anthony Davis. I mean, Anthony Davis ain't no scrub. Let's chill out here.
Y'all were done with AD. LeBron signed off on it. He's always hurt. You complained about it. Y'all were done with him. The question was, would you rather have AD or Luka? That's how they came to
Luka.
Yes, exactly. That's all that, yeah. AD wasn't that special.
I would have signed off on that shit too.
Exactly.
Hell no,
we all
ain't
would
that
have.
special. Hell no, he ain't.
No.
I don't know anybody that wouldn't.
I don't know either. Somebody probably wouldn't. Somebody would be a dumbass and not do it.
They're crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's crazy people out here, dog.
Man, but I like the Mavericks team next year though with Cooper Flag. I like that little mixture.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see how that works. But they don't have Kyrie coming back.
Yeah, he's on the ACL.
Yeah, it's just depending on when he comes back.
But they got a nice defense. They got Max Christie. You got Daniel Gafford's probably going to get dealt. I saw.
Max Christie's another one of those guys. I'm like, oof, why did we let him go, man? That hurt us. We didn't have no perimeter defense for the Lakers.
He was starting for y'all too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like you should have just thrown Dalton Connect in that deal. Hell, give him AD and Dalton Connect. You know what I mean? Like keep Max Christie. What are we doing here?
Right.
You don't give that kind of stuff just away. Because Max Christie was like developing. He was starting to turn.
He was starting. He was in the starting lineup. Yeah.
So we're gonna see, man. It's all good though. It's all good.
So what do you think about the season? It's over.
I think it was an absolute failure for my Lakers, man. I'm still bummed about that, bro. Yeah. Sucked. I knew it. I felt it coming too. I was like, man, we're little. And then that first game, whenever I seen Julius Randle and them boys just punking on my boy
Talking
Austin
y'all.
Reeves,
Yeah, it didn't look
I
good.
was like, yeah, this is not gonna be good. And I
Yeah,
told you too going into, I was like, oof, Anthony Edwards. Eesh, I'm a little worried
yeah,
about that. We don't really have an answer for that guy,
don't.
and sure didn't. So I don't know. Lakers need to go get them a wing defender and a center. They don't need just a freaking center. They need a wing defender too, because we don't have nobody on the perimeter, man.
That's
I'm
true.
not trusting a 41, 42-year-old Braun, Luca, and Austin Reeves to guard anybody or anyone at any given time.
The
Just
Bronny James too, because he's going to be a
Bronny,
rotation player for y'all.
stop
From
it.
what I've seen, they're going to
No,
try and make him a rotation player next year.
stop it. No, he's not.
I'm just telling you, bro.
He is not. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the 7th or 8th, 9th guy somewhere in that
We're
range off
done
the
with
bench.
that crap. That was a genie bus thing. We sold the Lakers. The Lakers have been sold. We got a winner in there now. He knows. Bronny going straight to the G League, dog. Bronny ain't ready for the big stage. He's not.
He's gonna be a
Okay?
rotational player for the Los Angeles Lakers,
Stop it.
Brandon.
You better stop it right now.
I'm just
done.
telling you the truth. His dad's on the team. His
And
dad
if that's the case, Corey, we're ass. We're terrible. We are no good.
yeah.
If that's the case, if that's
He's
really
gonna
what
be a
our plan.
rotation player. I'm telling you, he's gonna get 10 to 12 minutes a game.
No, he ain't. No, he is not. No, he is not. That guy is not. No. No.
Yes, he is.
No, no, no,
I'm
no.
saving this one, bro, because when it happens later this
Hell
year,
no, bro.
I'm
They'll
gonna
play
pull
Jordan
shit up.
Goodwin
I'm
or
gonna pull
somebody
this
over
shit up
here.
right here, dog.
He's
He's
not.
going, bro. He's gonna play anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes a game. I promise.
No.
I promise you. I promise
Just like
you.
just like how you tried to
A
say
minimum
Sam Darnold.
65 games. He'll play 10 to
Just how
15
you
minutes a
tried to
game.
tell me my Vikings was going to sign back Sam Darnold. That didn't happen.
Y'all
Just how you
should've.
tried to tell me my Sooner girls wasn't going to win 4 in a row, and that happened. Stop it.
They
Just
didn't win
stop
5
it.
in a row.
It's not
I
happening.
told you they weren't going to win
No.
5 in a row.
Bronny James is not going to be a rotational piece. You better calm down.
I'm just telling you what's going to happen, bro.
I'm telling you it's not going to happen. No.
Okay.
No. No.
Okay. If you say so.
He better not.
I'm just telling you what's going to happen, bro.
They better not. They better not. God, they better not. If they do
He had that good little stint to end the year.
If they do that, I might boycott the NBA next year. Real shit.
You're not going to boycott. You're going to watch. You're going to watch.
That'd be terrible.
Hey, man. He's going to be eighth. He's going to be the 8th or 9th guy off the bench.
Like Smush Parker. It's like Smush Parker type shit.
Cameron Payne, when he gets in the game for the Knicks, bro, I just laugh. He's the worst basketball player I've seen in the NBA by far.
He actually had a good series that 1 year against us in the NBA playoffs when they had like Chris Paul, Cameron Payne.
Oh, the Suns, yeah.
He actually balled out against us in COVID year, but
yeah,
whatever. It is what it is. But shoot, you got anything else, my man?
That's it, bro. Close us out.
OKC Thunder, again, congratulations. 2024, 2025 NBA champions. You guys are going to be gunned for now. Everybody's coming for you. Y'all better step up. Peace.
Peace. Put the champs on notice already. Put them on notice.